Hello Capricorn, welcome back. This is going to be for January 2025. Thank you for your presence, and if you are new here, welcome. I also want to say a special thank you to all my subscribers. Capricorn, we have the page of wands. There's a lot of passion, a lot of creativity, and I feel like you love that energy. I feel like that's your main energy, where you are very creative, very passionate. You plan ahead. You know what you are doing. If anything, you are an expert at everything that you do, and if you're not, you get there. You make sure you get there, and that is just your desire for things. That is just your passion. One way of expressing your passion, your desire. We have the Five of Pentacles. Wow, it's amazing because you see someone that is going through something, that is experiencing something. In a way, they see and they are focusing on some of the negative points. Even though they have one positive, they are still focusing on the negative. And it's amazing because it's the other way around. It's like, okay, there's some negative over there, okay, but you have one positive. Why not just focus on that one positive and nurture that, and then perhaps create more positives from that one? Now we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's amazing because you can express it to them, you can say it to them. It's amazing because you are giving them examples with so many things that you have done, that you have accomplished, where you are letting them know that at some point you were at rock bottom, but you did exactly that. You saw one little positive and you celebrated that. And more started to come. You started to attract more positive, more beauty, more wisdom, more truth that allow you to attract more of that. And now this is amazing because let's go deeper here. Because for the month of January, I see you accomplishing more than ever. Accomplishing certain specific things that you have been working on, and great ideas that you have been working on, that you have been developing, but you had kept for yourself. And now I see the world right here. You are going to be sharing it with the world. You are sharing everything with the world, your passion, your desires, your ideas, your success. It's amazing because you are receiving at the same time lots of feedback from multiple individuals from all over the world, is what I'm seeing. And it's beautiful because you are a great example. At the same time, you inspire others. The way you are inspiring this individual, in a way reminding them, hey, yes, I see all those negatives that you are talking about, but I do see one positive. Why not just focus on that beautiful positive? Forget about the negative. And it's amazing because some individuals are like, no, you mean what? I cannot ignore the negatives. It's like, what? Yes, you can. And it's not so much about ignoring them. It's just about not giving them power or life to the negative, and yes, to the positive. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, it's beautiful. Because what I'm seeing here, Capricorn, you are not only a beautiful human being, but it is the other way around too. You are not just an amazing worker. You are not just an amazing creative individual. You get it done. You accomplish. You are productive. But at the same time, you have an amazing heart. You have an amazing soul, where you help individuals in different ways, in unique ways, in ways that come from your heart. And it's beautiful because you only do it because there were individuals that did that to you, with you. There's individuals that helped you get to where you are now. And this is why you do it. This is why you spread love. This is why you spread awareness. This is why you do what you do. So Capricorn, thank you so much. We have the Two of Pentacles. Yep. And it's amazing because it's under the Five of Pentacles. It's about under the card where I was saying that there's negative points, but there's one positive. It's exactly that. Like, yes, perhaps there is some negatives, and that is the truth. But you see, negative is not the truth. Positive is truth. Negative is the absence of positive. But you see, we live in the world, in this society where there's all of that. There's the opposite. And society has been accepting that duality, the negative and the positive, the good and bad. But it's beautiful because you are a great reminder. You remind individuals, hey, yes, I understand. I understand what you're saying. But do you see the positive one? Do you see the beautiful one? Do you see the beautiful one? Do you see the positive one? And it's amazing because you show up at perfect timing. And at the same time, you show up like lightning out of nowhere, unexpected. People are not expecting that truth. People are not expecting that rawness. People are not expecting that positive. People are not expecting that point of view. People are not expecting that knowledge, that communication, that synchronicity. But they get it. And it's amazing because it's almost an awakening. It's almost like, oh wow, that's true. That's true. I do have this positive. I do have this. That's true. But at the same time, there is individuals that are way deep down there with the Ten of Swords where they're like, nah, it's like, nah, there's too much loss. And that little positive is nothing. It's like nothing compared to everything that I just lost, to everything that I'm going through, to everything that I'm feeling. This little positive thing doesn't compare to all the negative that are surrounding me. It's like, oh, come on, let's go. We have the Ace of Swords, which is truth, communication. Six of Swords. Well, if you stay there, of course nothing's gonna change. Of course not, because you see, it needs to be like a river. It needs to be like a flow. It needs to continue. It needs to continue circulating. The Six of Swords is regarding that. Yes, whatever happened. Whatever is happening is happening. Yes, if it's pain, then it's pain. But you gotta continue. You gotta allow it to flow. You gotta allow it. You can't just stay there. If you stay there, then it's just a pond. If you stay there, it's just there. You're just there feeling that, experiencing that, believing that. It's just like life. Life doesn't stop. That must be you. You gotta continue flowing. You gotta keep your feet moving. Now, if you can't move your feet, you gotta crawl. You gotta do what you gotta do. You see, with the power of God, with the strength of God, you can get up and you can continue. You can continue. And you see, it doesn't matter how small the positive is, as long as it's there, you can utilize that. You can nurture that, you can grow that. And you can not only, but you can do that with gratitude. Having gratitude, even if it's so small, even if it's just a tiny, tiny, tiny seed, have gratitude for that. Utilize that. Because that can get you out of anywhere. It's amazing because you see that white ball on top of the head? I'm talking about that. That thing was very small at some point. It was just like a little tiny speck of light. And now it's a whole freaking circle, a whole ball. You see? That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You know what you are talking about because you were there. You were there at some point. And you kept moving. I know, it's amazing because it's not as easy when you are experiencing it. But when someone makes it out of that and lets you know all of that, just know that it's real. So, Capricorn, God bless your soul for who you are. We have the Tower, the Magician. It's amazing because there's individuals that knew you at some point in your life. At some point in your life, whether it's your childhood, your teenage years, whether it was your 20s, your 30s, your 50s, it doesn't even matter. They knew you at some point. And now you are a whole different version. It's like, what happened to that individual that I used to know? Whoa. It's like but you see, they see you in such a beautiful way. They see you in such a bright spot, in such a magical position, spot. You are doing something amazing. You are manifesting, you are creating, you are radiant, because you are showing up as the magician, as that energy. You are showing up as creation itself. You see, you are showing up as a manifestation of God, and you are completely shocking them. It's amazing. It's so impactful that you are literally shocking them. It's like they want to be happy for you. They want to be happy for you, and they try to be happy for you, but it's so impactful that it shocks them. It shocks them. They almost take it personal. It's like it's like they don't want that, and you don't want that, but naturally you hit their ego. You hit their ego. You stab their ego, and it's almost like they don't understand what's happening. So it's like completely shocked. It's amazing. Because you know the energy that I'm getting? They knew you when you had a dream. You just had a dream. You would talk about it, because you were just dreaming back then. You would talk about it. You would just talk about it in different ways. I'm getting. And that individual, in a way, within, they would laugh at it. They would consider you crazy, and they would say that will never happen. There's no way that can ever happen to them. There's no way. Time passed. They see you not only doing that you said that you were going to be doing, the thing that you were dreaming of. You are doing way more than that. It's like you are showing up. They cannot believe it. But in a way, there's no other thing that they can do. They have to believe it, because they are seeing it, they are experiencing it. That's the thing that shocks them. That's the thing that gets them. That's the thing that gets their ego, because their ego, they were sure, they labeled you as never making it in that or doing that. And now they experience you, ooh, it's amazing. But Capricorn, I feel like you just do that. You naturally do that all the time. And I feel like you have been doing that for all your life, if anything. You've always had that little thing with you. You know exactly what the heck I'm talking about. And you know what the heck, you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about individuals like that. Where you just shock them. You get them in such a way that they don't know what the heck's going on. But it's just you being you being at your purest, you being at your natural state, you being who you truly are. It's amazing, because as you do that, you attract the best, you manifest the best, you manifest your desires, you literally manifest as you are being that. So thank you so much for your time, your energy. It's amazing, because over here we have the Hierophant, and this is from your higher self. It says, feet on earth, mind on heaven. So I feel like you are naturally doing that right now. So peace. Peace, health, wealth to you always. Thank you for hanging around a little bit, and for whoever that needs it, I feel like someone needs it. You are now liberated completely in every single way that can possibly exist. Stay blessed. Peace.